Just about 4:45, now time for traffic and weather together with meteorologist Daniel McFarland. Daniel, once again, very cold temperatures getting into the 30s in some spots.
Yeah, thankfully not Tucson yet, right? We're not quite ready, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I don't think people are quite ready for it. We're kind of sitting in that high 40s range right now, but we'll just have to see what happens, right?
Oh yeah, and this is pretty manageable right now, Robbie, especially because we've been sitting right around the lower 50s and upper 40s over the past month or so, so we really haven't had a ton of changes with the low temperatures just yet, but that's going to be on the way. We're talking about those lows getting down into the upper 30s by the middle of next week, and I'll be talking more about that in just a second. But otherwise, it's pretty clear. The wind is calm. And yes, the humidity does look a little bit higher. So those of you walking outside might feel that cold just a little bit more today because of those numbers. But that humidity is expected to move on out. High pressure is really dominant out there. So what that means for you is warmer temperatures during the afternoon and colder temperatures during the evening. So if you're trying to make afternoon plans for just about anywhere around the Tucson area, you are looking at the mid 80s out there. Overnight, those low temperatures are going to be in the 50s. But keep in mind, we're starting to see sunset come earlier and earlier, which means if you're going to be outside around 8 or 9 o'clock today, I'd go ahead and take a jacket with you because we're likely going to be in the lower 60s by that point in time. We typically do cool off very quickly during the evenings right after that sun goes down. I'm expecting more of the same as we get into this evening as well. So if you're going out to the football games, keep that in mind too. But we're not going to have any kind of stronger winds like we've seen over the past couple weeks for those games. All right, so Ajo and Sells still haven't gotten the memo that we're getting more into fall. They're expecting 87 and 88 degrees there. Closer towards Benson, you have 81, which is on the warmer side for Cochise County. Down near Bisbee, they should be the coolest, dropping down to 73. So we still do have warmer air than normal, really going to be hanging around for Arizona for this weekend. So you can see here by Sunday, we're still going to have that ridge of high pressure right here, but that's eventually going to be out of here. So note by about Tuesday or so, that's going to be pushed down, and then slightly cooler air is going to be here for next week. We're not going to have highs in the 60s or anything like that. Instead, a lot of us are going to be stopping in either the lower 80s or the upper 70s at that time. And if you're wondering about rain, don't even worry about it. It's not coming at any point over the next couple weeks. Some of those longer term models aren't showing anything at all. The only big difference I see is just going to be some cloudier conditions out there. And that's something I think will be popping up on Tuesday when we start to see that cool down. 83 by that time, and then upper 70s after that, with the next few days really staying in the mid 80s. That was weather. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at traffic before you head outside. We're still looking pretty good out there on the roadways. No reports of any wrecks or anything like that, and all across the area, you're seeing nothing but green. If there's any kind of slowdowns at all, it's likely going to be on the interstate closer towards Phoenix if you're going to be